r/Tales from Call Centers, Episode 2. Constant Karen used different phones to call us. We had a typical Karen call us a few months back, asking to escalate her call. I had only heard brief bits of the story from my co-workers who had dealt with her in the last few hours and thought no more of it because in my job you do get people like this from time to time. I had no idea what was going on. She began her first call at 9 a.m. on the dot. When our lines opened, I heard my colleague get frustrated as he went over the same thing over and over again about something I didn't quite catch as I was taking my own customer call. Eventually, as I finished my call, I heard my colleague say, "Mom, I've done as much as I can and I'm now terminating this call," and hung up. This was not the last of her. However, as she began to call again and again but reached various different people, I heard more staff calling the higher-ups for help because this woman was causing hell. She called for hours using different or unknown numbers that weren't in our system. But no matter how many times this woman was passed to our higher-ups team, she refused to listen, hung up and called again to get a different staff member. We had all been warned by our higher-ups and manager that this woman might phone back and to pass her to them if she did. I couldn't understand why she wanted escalated or why she wouldn't take no for an answer. It hit 5 p.m. and there was a deadpan silence from her. I was sitting on available as our calls began to get quieter. It seemed people didn't want help at that time of day. The clock rolled on to 17:15 and a call shot through to my side. I picked it up. Me. "Hey there, you're through to Beep. How may I help you today?" "K, put me through to your HR now!" Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. "I want to speak to the owner!" Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Quote, "The owner lives in an entirely different side of the world and would never have time for something like this in such a huge company." Me. "I'm sorry to hear that you're unhappy. Mom, unfortunately, I won't be able to transfer you. However, I can help you today. Would you like to start by telling me the problem?" Quote, "K, no, put me through now. I am a loyal customer less than I always roll my eyes when someone says this greater than and expect the best treatment." Me. "I understand that and thank you for being such a loyal customer. I can pass on feedback to my manager for you if you'd like and we can call back with a resolution." K, asterisk sighs loudly asterisk ugh. "Fine, I called today because you didn't give me my $5 coupon and I needed it to make my order. I checked her order and saw that it was in fact a total of $300. So a $5 refund to make up for it would surely be something she could wait for while we processed it." Me. "I'm so sorry to hear that. Mom, I'm happy to refund you $5 as well as giving you a 15% coupon for your next order with us." K, "No, you've already given me that. I want my order for free." At this point my manager comes over and asks to take the phone. M, "Hi, Mom, it's Jeff again. Here, we spoke on the phone 3 times before. Now, I understand that you're unhappy about your $5 coupon not being applied to your order. We have refunded this as well as given you a 15% coupon. You have abused my staff and attempted to call us multiple times using different numbers. We are now terminating your account and blocking your email address and the phone numbers you have used to call us. We thank you for your loyalty and wish you the best. Goodbye." Never have I wanted to hug Jeff more in my life. I'm not joking when I say many of the staff cheered. Held hostage. Long-time lurker here. Finally had a customer get right under my skin enough to post. Background, I'm WFHATM. If I had been in an office I would not have been able to do this. Guy calls in 1 minute before the end of my shift. East Texas DR all. I think my night is going to be ruined, and it was. He's also an over-explainer. He opened the call with, "I frequently shop at X store, which is part of Y brand, in Z City in Texas. He then spends the next fucking 20 minutes explaining to me how my company works and why there is an issue with his order. I finally get him to shut the hell up and refund him for the issue. Well, that was my first problem. Now we get to the second one. By this point I am boiling mad because I am tired. 30 minutes past the end of my shift. He then spends the next 15 minutes telling me about another order with another issue, which I resolve. Okay, we've settled that. Now my next issue. Reader, I began to crack, but I held myself together. I dealt with his third issue simply by explaining policy and why we do the thing he had an issue with. Okay, now for my last issue. By this point I was almost an hour past end of shift. I kept trying to think of a way out of it. He just would not stop talking. I was done. I looked at my office trying to find a solution and then I found it. Power down my PC. And that's what I did. I was free. Fuck that asshole who spent 50 minutes talking down to me. I wonder what it's like to be such a little liar. I work as a call center rep for a large cable and internet provider. Nobody likes us, but that's okay, the perks are killer. Anyway, I work retention so people call when they need to lower their bill or change their service. I spend some of my day canceling cable, helping set up moves, transfers, etc. I spent an eternity with one particular woman that refused to believe anything I told her. She started the call with the usual 10-minute rant about the automated system. Is what it is. Never is time well spent though, just save it for the survey. Anyway, when she finally starts to tell me why she called us, it becomes apparent I am speaking with the nincompoop that thinks they know everything and cannot be told otherwise. She proceeded to tell me she found out our dirty little secret, that all the channels we sell her have individual free apps, and she watches her shows that way now on her smart TV. Our days are numbered, she says. But we have never had more customers. Now some stuff can totally be had for free. Tubby, Pluto, etc. But not what she was talking about. ID, HGTV, Lifetime, history, etc. With true concern I try letting them know we have hooked her up with a rate we don't even advertise. I work a specialized role within retention. They were paying 20 less than a new customer, and we cannot get it back once she removes it. One last time I talked about how each channel she mentioned is not a free channel and a change to just internet would deactivate her access on the apps. She told me it would be illegal to censor her internet apps because of net neutrality. What? She capped it off with, I wonder what it's like to be such a little liar, and continued about social injustices. We put the order through and the TV in the background instantly stopped. She hung up and wouldn't answer my call back. Oh sweet Tuki, I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for. Slap. Mom goes Karen on me. BC customer service told her no. A mom called us, the vehicle manufacturer, because her adult son's vehicle was having problems and the dealership wasn't doing enough to fix it. I, not being customer service, tried to get her to the right people. Me, I'm sorry your son is having a problem, mom. Let me put you through to customer service. They can help you. Her, no, I don't want that. She screamed before I could transfer her. I've already tried your customer service people and they won't help me. They told me that because I'm not a policyholder person, that they won't give my son a new car. They're refusing to do anything. That's why I called you. You're from corporate, so I know you can do something. You have to help me. That car cost most of my son's savings and he doesn't have a car now. Quote, me, Mom, there's been a misunderstanding. If your son wants his warrant plan activated, he needs to call customer service. Only the person who owns the vehicle can make those kinds of claims on the warranty. He will very likely be able to have this problem resolved, but he has to do it. Hurt, but I'm his mother. He still lives with me. It's only the person who owns the vehicle, even if he's still living with you. Hurt, but I'm his mom. Exclamation mark. Quote. Me, Mom, do you own a vehicle? Her, I told you, it's my son's. Quote. Me, then your son has to handle this. He needs to call our customer service line or he can file a claim online if our office hours don't work for him. Her, what makes you think my son has time for this? What makes you think you're so important that you can ignore an old woman trying to help her son? Quote. Me, Mom, for the last 4 minutes I've been listening to your problem and giving you instructions. Your refusal to follow them doesn't mean I'm ignoring you. Her, oh, sure, just run me around in circles until I give up. Is that how company treats its customers? Quote. Me, strictly speaking, you're not our customer, your son is. Her, how dare you? She went on a usual get me the manager, I'll get you fired, get me the CEO, I'll sue, this is a legal tirade and I've been recording this whole thing. So if you try to run me around in circles, I'll go straight to Facebook with this. They'll tear you apart. Quote. Me, by all means, please post it. I've acted completely within company guidelines and have been civil despite your hostility. If anything, it'll get me a promotion. Click. The elderly joker that wasn't joking but was. Had this nice call today from an elderly lady. Well, she sounded elderly, and I came here now to write it before I forget. Me, welcome to my company, may I have your account number please? Joker, do you work with mortgages? Me, yes I do, you have reached mortgage customer service. Joker, that's not answering my question. You aren't listening. I'm asking because I've been transferred to you. So after that initial bump I verify her information and ask how I can help. Joker, do I have a user ID for online? Me, no ma'am you do not. For a user ID to exist you have to have online banking. So you'll need to make one when you enroll. Joker, you are not listening to me, you aren't hearing me. Me, I'm sorry Mrs. Joker but I answered the question asked. I'm explaining. Joker, stop talking over me. Me, breathes. Joker, stop talking over me. Me, Joker, stop talking over me. Me, no response to her. Joker, stop talking over me. 2-minute awkward silence. Joker, are you going to listen to me? Me, yes Mrs. Joker, I don't want to talk over you. So I'm waiting for you to tell me where you are so I can guide you. Joker, there you go doing it again. Stop talking over me and listen. Mrs. Joker then goes on for about 10 minutes with me about how she hopes that my call is being monitored, that I have taken the customer service out of customer service. She goes on saying she had a stroke and I completely took the wind out of her. Joker, so are you going to help me set up online? Me, yes I can guide you enrollment and making a password and user ID. Joker, don't you have one? Me, no ma'am you have to create it. I can't know what it is. I can guide you through it and tell you the prerequisites. Joker, I don't have a computer that's why I'm calling. Me, Mrs. Joker I'm sorry but if you don't have a computer I can't help you enroll. I can't enroll you on the website. You have to do it. Joker, wow you have been so unhelpful. And obviously you don't get good jokes that I was giving. You have done a terrible job. I hope this was monitored and they yell at you. Click. It's a Friday noon, and my brain has exploded. I can't comprehend what the hell that call was and what happened. I'm really thinking of having my boss pull the call because I don't know what just happened. Was she trolling me? Was she crazy? I don't know. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more Reddit content.